Hello. Hi, guys.
Welcome back. We are diving deep into the legal war that has shattered one of Hollywood's most glittering friend groups. At the center of it all, a single explosive confrontation inside Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's New York City penthouse. A confrontation we now know that had A-list witnesses. The scene was April 2023. Justin Baldoni, the co-star and director of Lively's passion project It Ends With Us, arrived at the penthouse likely expecting a creative meeting. What he walked into, according to newly unsealed legal documents from his own team, was an ambush. Waiting for him weren't just Lively and Reynolds, but two of their most powerful friends, Taylor Swift and Hugh Jackman. Sources close to the situation claim the atmosphere was tense from the start. Reynolds, the famously quick-witted Deadpool star, allegedly dropped the comedy and unloaded on Baldoni. The subject? A question Baldoni had asked days prior. A question about Blake Lively's weight. So what was this supposedly unforgivable question? According to Lively's lawsuit filed in December 2024, Baldoni secretly contacted her personal trainer, Don Saladino, without her knowledge or permission. After the birth of her fourth child, Baldoni allegedly asked the trainer about Lively's weight, implying he wanted her to lose weight in 2 weeks for a specific scene. In this scene, Baldoni's character had to lift Lively's character. In her legal complaint, Lively stated she was humiliated to learn that Mr. Baldoni secretly called her fitness trainer and implied that he wanted her to lose weight. She cited this as a prime example of a pattern of subtle fat shaming. But here's where the story splits. Baldoni's team tells a starkly different tale. In his since-dismissed $400 million countersuit, his lawyers presented a timeline of events backed by 168 pages of emails and messages. They claim this was never about shaming. It was about safety. Baldoni, who has been open about his struggles with lifelong back injuries, including multiple bulging discs and chronic pain, claims he was intensely focused on preparing for the physical demands of the role. He had already signed up with Saladino for training and meal plans. His inquiry about Lively's weight, he insists, was made in good faith and was a reasonable question to ask of his trainer. The goal, according to his published defense on thelawsuitinfo.com, was to know exactly what weight he would be lifting so he could train his back muscles accordingly and avoid injury. This wasn't a malicious whisper behind her back, his camp argues, but a logistical and safety-related question directed to the professional task with both their physical preparations. But in the high-stakes, emotionally charged world of a film set, intent can be overshadowed by perception, and the perception inside that penthouse was about to detonate. According to the Baldoni team's email, Reynolds did not hold back. The document alleges he confronted Baldoni over how horrible it was that Justin would ask about a woman's weight, calling it fat-shaming Blake. But a source with knowledge of Baldoni's countersuit provides an even more visceral account. They claim Reynolds swore at him, yelling, "How dare you ask about my wife's weight? What's wrong with you?" In the face of this fury, and with the silent, stunned presence of Swift and Jackman looking on, Baldoni was, by all accounts, completely dismantled. The legal document states he was, quote, completely embarrassed and apologized, and even shared some tears. He reportedly felt
We have our Deadpool and Wolverine right here. We've got Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. But first of all, Hugh, what are you doing here? Because I remember you said, "I'm done. I'm hanging up the claws," and you're here. How did you end up back?
I don't remember that, John.
For what he believed was a
That
reasonable
was another variation.
The fallout from that day
They've
was
been doing
massive,
this
ripping him out from
all
his private penthouse
day.
into the public sphere and a courtroom. Hugh Jackman swiftly and publicly aligned himself with the Reynolds Lively camp. He attended the It Ends With Us premiere in August 2024, posing proudly with the couple, and later appeared with Lively on the cover of Vogue's prestigious September 2024 issue, a powerful statement of solidarity. The legal battle escalated dramatically. Lively sued for sexual harassment and retaliation. Baldoni countersued for defamation, a claim a judge later dismissed. And the witness lists read like a Vanity Fair Oscar party roster. Both Taylor Swift and Hugh Jackman were listed as potential witnesses by Lively's legal team. But the most poignant casualty may have been a famous friendship. Swift's name was dragged further into the mess, with Baldoni previously claiming she and Reynolds had pressured him into accepting Lively's rewrites. Her team was forced to issue a furious denial, stating she never set foot on this set, was not involved in any casting or creative decisions, and that her only connection was permitting the use of one song, My Tears Ricochet. Her representative accused Baldoni's side of using her name to draw public interest by creating tabloid clickbait. A source close to Swift added another explosive layer, suggesting to TMZ that Swift herself felt manipulated. The source claimed the singer believed Lively timed her meeting so that Swift would run into Baldoni as he was leaving, introducing them for the first and only time. So, where does this leave us? With a tangled web of he said, she said that may never be fully unraveled. Was Justin Baldoni's question a necessary, safety-focused part of film preparation, as he claims? Or was it, as Blake Lively felt, a humiliating and body-shaming act? Was Ryan Reynolds a protective husband, rightfully defending his wife? Or did he unleash a disproportionate attack on a director with a valid physical concern? And what of the famous witnesses? Were Taylor Swift and Hugh Jackman merely innocent bystanders caught in a crossfire? Or were their presence and potential testimonies strategic pieces in a high-stakes game of Hollywood power and reputation? The trial is set for March 2026, but the court of public opinion is already in session. The confrontation in the Penthouse may have lasted only minutes, but its echoes promise to reverberate for years to come, a stark reminder that even in the glamorous world of celebrity, the most damaging scenes often happen off camera.
Confronted with Blake Lively questions, and this is how he reacted.
Hey Hugh, any thoughts on Blake Lively winning her lawsuit? Any thoughts?
Yes, I've got your.
Hugh, I just have one question, Hugh. Do you have any thoughts on Blake Lively?
All the best, mate. Have a good day.
How did you know that?